Sorry about a lack of setup. We're currently installing the game on PC, but this was a very short notice for me, so I didn't really set up beforehand. So there's still a little bit of time that's needed for that. Now, I will advise to you now. If you have not seen or played Blue Archive and wish to play it through, go do that. We are only doing difference hunting today because as far as I have seen of like the first 20 seconds of the game being open from someone else, there are a few differences, and I will have a separate tab that I'll be setting up that will have a text file for differences on it. Now, of course, we won't get to everything because I can't really play the intro due to how oh, good Christ. Okay. But yeah, we will not be getting to everything, and that is because of that's because I can't really play the intro again or something like that. I can't really do that. So in such of a case, by normal means, we will only be doing overview by normal means. Now, may I mind you, I'm gonna put text here too, so that anyone joining late can see. But I will say this as I type it. This game is not intended. This game is mature, is what I'm saying. So I might set this to a age-restricted stream if need be, but in most cases, if you do not, like, if you are not in a space or in the age range that, you know, you should be exposed to mature content, or rather just nudity in this case because it's an anime game, obviously. But if you're not able to look at those things, scram and come back next stream. It's for your safety, not mine. So I'm gonna type that out real quick, and I'll let y'all vibe until it's done. And then we will go difference hunting. We may have to play the intro again, just because of like we may have to play the intro again for the reasoning of like the way I have my account set up on it. But until then, we will have music playing right now, and I will be back to you soon enough. I will type the text out and just wait for the download. This may take a little while, so if you want to, if you have anything you need to do, come back later. That's all. Thank you. time being, this stream will be probably a lot shorter than usual, since I will only be checking menus and specific mechanics. After that, that just will be the end of stream. I have any other plans for today, other than what's visible. Because I really have no way to describe it better. Or not really describe it better or anything. I'm a stupid talker, okay? Turn this down. But, what I'm saying is that we're going difference hunting. Anything specific that is different about Blue Archive, to the best of my ability, because not everything is accessible. Because there's still events and stuff. But regardless, once that's done, stream's over, because I can't really do anything else about it. And this is also a chance for me to yap about autism. My autism for this game, anyway. But once again, for little Timmy sitting in the corner, if you look in the top left, this game has mature themes. If you cannot watch mature stuff or play it, please leave stream for the day. This is not me asking, this is a warning, specifically. Oh, and this also applies to people who just don't like that kind of content. Mature themes and all stuff like that. But yeah, if you're one of those two roles that don't like or can't watch or play mature games, I ask you one more time. Walk out the stream. I don't mean it in a rude way, but it just would be better for you if you did. Now, if you can and want to watch, then sit back and we'll be ready to go pretty shortly. 90% going from there. I thought about it. Instead, we are actually just going to go ahead and just preset up some things while this is happening. Yes, this is my browser thing. Not browser, OBS. Hello, I'm here now. Sorry, my OBS has been screwed up a lot since last time. So a lot of things here that I've just hidden. So, I am going to be game capturing instead of display capture as I am right now. So, in probably the corner or somewhere around it. Yes, I have this open so that I can just do audio checks midstream if I want. But I have right here, can I not? Hold on, I'm a little stupid. I don't know how to manage this. Ah, here we go, VS Code. All right, so what we have here is a list for VS Code, or a list from VS Code, anyway. This, I already have seen a little bit, so there's already a few details put in. But this, will be our list that we will be using and putting things into while we go through the stream. And if the list is too hard to see, let me know, because I would love to keep this as a collection. And also, it would be nice for you to see the difference. For some reason. I don't know, this is a weird stream topic today, and I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm not really used to streaming in front of people, if at all. But yeah, yeah, we're not gonna play anything in the meantime. Yep. This stream is, exactly what it sounds like. Just difference hunting. That's it. You can tell I'm very awkward today. Maybe it's because I'm tired, who knows, but regardless, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit hard today to focus, because I'm very excited about this, if I'm honest, but also, you know, I still have to concern for streaming stuff, because like I said, this is not exactly a game that should be perfectly fine to stream and to like stream in front of a all kinds of people kind of channel, if you know what I'm saying. My words are awful. So, as soon as I can, which will probably be here in a few minutes, if I can remember anything in one lifetime. But as soon as I can, I will go ahead and label this stream so that people don't show up midstream and get a face full of anime, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, sorry, I remember literally nothing. It doesn't matter what it is. YouTube, anything, I don't see it. I don't remember. Brain does not remember. Because apparently that's just how it works for me. And you may be saying, why the hell are you streaming during a time where there's fireworks? It's because I chose not to go to Red, White, and Boom. Because I normally just go to the fireworks, on the 4th. Because I don't want to go all the way somewhere downtown while waiting for, you know. There he is. But yeah, I don't want to go all the way out to downtown Columbus while, waiting to do it the next day, because it's gonna be the same thing tomorrow, so yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love me some fireworks, but I don't want to drive out for like 20 minutes. Yes, just in case, because I have no idea how this is gonna go today. Anything specific can happen, so I'm going to age restrict this. Yeah, that should do it. So the stream should now be age restricted, which is kind of what we need. And we are just about done here. So we have our differences list, which I will be sharing later. We'll go over the whole list once we're done. Yeah, this is a little more awkward than the Deltarune stream, because the Deltarune stream I actually prepared time for. Like, I prepared ahead of time. I did not know this was releasing beforehand. So the fact it was ready on my wish list, like, it was ready to go, it was just so weird to me. Okay, so here we go. Yep, there's the audio. So you know how this goes. You saw the warning. This is your literal final warning, okay? Okay, so, game capture. Yep. Sure. Okay.
ブルーアーカイブ
So, difference 1 has already been established. The game is running at a very solid frame rate. Like, it's actually running. You know, not BlueStacks running, it's actually running. It's very nice. The, button font is a little different. But I'm not adding that to the list because it's too small of a difference. Yeah, so this is a gacha game, I'm going to admit that now, but here, if you give me some time, I'll figure it out. Damn it, I don't remember what I signed in with. So, that means we're gonna have 2 blue archives open, hopefully. Yeah, next on account, here we go. Oh, damn, it doesn't even remember over here either. Uh-huh. I need to, actually figure this out. So hopefully wait a minute. Oh. I probably linked it to my Apple account, like a smarty. I'm good. Same one, right? No? Okay. I probably changed it. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm very bad at remembering passwords. That's correct. Yep, I know. Yeah. Yeah. This should hopefully be right. But that, I'm not sure about. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that's mine. Yep, there it is. Hold on. Yeah, next on account. Alright, here we go. So 3 differences so far is that the game actually runs at a stable frame rate, which is nice. Wonder if I can change frame rate later. Yep. Now, of course,
レイデン先生お帰りなさいお待ちしておりました
okay, so that's another thing that's on the list that I was waiting for. The fact that the sprites are now actually, like, high res. Because they usually were a bit blocky when it came to this game. Interesting how we get the Hifumi one. Jesus Christ, that is loud. They also made this bigger, so that's actually nice. I like that. We're gonna go to the hair one, because I like the hair one. Yeah, so the font is a lot different than the mobile one, which I will take as a good sign that they actually took time to actually manage for non-mobile players. So, there they are. Alright, so this will be our... Oh! Sorry, it's so weird seeing the 60 FPS on here. Whatever frame rate is on. Hold on, what do we have in options, actually? Oh, you can put the game windowed? That's nice. Post-processing, yep. I'll literally be turning on every single high quality option here because that's kind of, you know, I feel like that's kind of needed here. But yeah, the game feels a lot more smooth now, which is nice.
その、もう終わったのですか?
This, it feels so weird to me actually, because like, the font seems different, so it makes me think that there's something different than before. I'm gonna put this at the same volume as the music. Alright, so we will now start looking around. And of course, where to start other than the campaign menu.
雨降るのかな?
It's gonna unlock everything as I do this, I know that, so prepare your ears for any time we go to a menu.
あれ? どのお仕事から始めますか? 先生?
So we've already established that, high-res sprites and the live 2D are a lot more smooth than usual, which is very nice. Tactical challenge is as same as can be, minus the font. I noticed the game has been running faster. Yeah, so in the meantime, we're going to go back a few missions and have a look from there, and we will just see how the game runs. Just from on its own. I don't care right now, phone. Put my phone upside down here for a second. Another thing I've noticed is that I noticed the outlines here, they're very easy to see, but the outlines themselves are a lot more, a lot less bit crush, so the M-tune is actually visible now. I gotta try dragging, hold on. Yeah, so it's like more on point now, so that's great. I didn't really think about this because you're doing gameplay testing and not really the other stuff. Alright, so we're just gonna see gameplay as is.
先頭に立ちます。行きましょう。これは違いますかね?
So for the time being, it's mainly the same, despite font setting. I'm gonna try my best to ignore the font, but it's so hard not to notice. About the same. So anything runtime-wise, other than like main FPS, I will not really consider about. Because, well, I'm running on actual RTX hardware rather than an Android emulator. Or an iPhone.
行こう。
It feels great to do a game like this, if I'm honest. So, as of the moment, everything is pretty much normal. Just thank God for that. God, it feels so weird seeing everything in high res. It's actually cool still, but, you know. Hold on, I'm looking at something here, hold on. So, high-res graphics. It seems that they haven't changed too much.
敵なお料理が見つかれば良いのですが。
No thanks. Actually, let me try
振り
something.
袖の身のこなしでしたらそれなりに慣れておりま
Ah, okay. That's another thing on the list.
す。素敵なお料理が見つかれば良いのですが。もしかして見られているのでしょうか。ドレスコードやロケーシ
Okay,
ョンも
so those are
美
the
食
four
の
differences
大
we've
切な
had
要
so
素と
far,
言えるでしょう。
despite them really not making much of a difference. But once again, you know, I completely forgot about all this. I have like 10 recruitment tickets just chilling here that I'm using nada for. Millennium all day. If you know me well, you know it's Millennium. Now, obviously, like I said, this is a gacha game, so we're gonna have a look-see here. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and roll normally. Let's just see how this looks. Yep, still good old Arona.
ご主人様と一緒に楽しい一日を始めちゃおう。
Character renders, also higher quality. I think everything sprite-wise is just higher quality, if I'm honest. I'll go back to rolling later, but I already used this. Don't remind me about crafting again, please. So I've noticed that, like, menus are smaller, even though they try not to be, but the menu is definitely smaller in a way. So that's one thing I will notice, but still not too much of a difference. So once again, like I've said, the game itself is most definitely not too different from its original. But if it's one thing, it works a lot better.
ここはそういうことなのですね。
It's spoilers, still. I won't explain anything, but we're just gonna move on. Yep. Alright, I assume there's cutscenes as well, since this is a Grand Assault. Ooh. Fonts have been changed to sprites too. Okay, so here's another thing. We'll have to like see how cutscenes work out. I just don't like the one that I skipped.
整備完了。作動開始。
Things do definitely flash better since it's on a better, more high-res display. That I can't really get over. I've also noticed the game does have built-in mines now too. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I can multi-jump now. Actually, we already have that. We're just gonna keep going. call these guys the Power Rangers, and there's a good reason for that. They're so silly, I love these guys. Bored. Whatever hit Hachi does. It flew off apparently. And the people who know, yes, I play without auto. Oh, there's something we do gotta test. I actually do gotta test it. I was gonna start rush here, but then after we do this, I got something really important I gotta test. Because it's a really glaring problem with the mobile version. And I will be including it as a separate thing on the list if it actually works. I've also noticed that input is a lot less laggy, so it's a lot less on the latency side, which is also nice. Thanks for the pyros, but I'm not using those right now. It feels nice seeing everything at full res, honestly. It really does. I can't get over it. I win. Yippee. Very silly. Anyways. Ah yes, I remember what I was gonna do now. Alright, so, I honestly suck ass at these. If I'm gonna be entirely honest with you, I'm bad at these. Full stack. I want to see if, in this case, these guys. So the game would actually intentionally spawn a team, but the device that it ran on couldn't exactly handle that, so it would start lagging after some time. The question is that problem fixed? Okay, so far, it definitely is better, but it's not perfect. So it's enough to make a difference, but it still depends on the hardware running it. So once again, there's not much difference. It'll still probably lag as per usual. Also, even if the lines themselves are still a lot more, like, even if, like, on bullet fire though. So it definitely runs a lot better, so we'll put it on the list. But we'll put it as half fixed. Because, well, it's about the same. I also realized I just completed this with barely any issue. So, lucky me, I guess. Alright, so... Now, yeah, that hasn't gone off screen yet, so that's one thing I still want to account for it, you know, actually all of it being on screen, but, you know. Like I was playing through the headset. Dude, it feels so damn cool to see actual Blue Archive in my taskbar. It's so weird to me, because I'm so used to playing on BlueStacks, so I'd have to pull out BlueStacks just to play it. Now, I'd assume story is not too different. And thus, I've already read it. Okay, so I've noticed that, like, some particles from the game that you would originally not really see before, such as, like, these background particles, are now noticeable. Now, I'm just gonna put them as potentially noticeable, because these could have been here before. Who knows? Now, once again, since I've pulled out the story section, I might as well say this now. If you haven't played through the game or read through it, I would really much like you to. It's a very good story. Now, if you're one of those people who already did not heed the warning of not being able to play mature games, first of all, get the heck out of here. And two, do the opposite of what I just told you. Arona, not now. Now, I might do a separate stream later, once we figure out mod support. Once the mod support is figured out, because I know someone's gonna do it, but once it's been figured out, I will be doing a modding stream. Because it's either I'm gonna figure out how to mod it myself, or play mods that already exist. One of the two. Now, I did say we would be checking every menu. Damn, it's like I can actually, you know, see the map now. I can see what stuff is. It's so weird to me. Next up, students menu. Student anatomy as an example. Definitely a lot more high quality than usual. How does this work? Ah, yeah, the classic. I literally just had like a last-minute thought to try this. I was thinking it would have been silly if they accidentally just left it the way it is, but I don't think they would have done that. Because it would have been silly if they did, but I'm glad I caught it. Let's go back to me here. So, yep. Still the same. I'm not playing these. These are gonna hurt my ear. I think. But, yeah. Effects are definitely a lot more locked in, because I would notice, like, very small jumps of lag. So I'm glad that was fixed in the meantime. Alright, so now that we've accounted and looked at that, how about formation? This is the same as before, but I want to look at the whole thing real quick, just in case I haven't seen anything before. Yeah, nothing too different. You know how that is. Social, yeah, if we haven't figured it out yet, this game indeed does have a whole chat feature that exists. I'm talking to you, Clash Royale players. I know you guys have clan chat. I know you guys have it. Not really clan chat, but you get what I'm talking about. I don't remember what it's called. I haven't played Clash in a long time. Let me see how different crafting is. Once again, I'll bring it up. High res, easier to see stuff. I'm not using that, that's probably important. Very nice. Okay, so we'll just do that, because I just wanted to see how it looks. Yep, still the same. Now the shop. Sora's here. Haha, funny. It is an instinct to do this every single time I come here. For like the 1 in 25 chance I come here. Grand Assault. Don't see too much difference. Okay, I really shouldn't be doing this right now. I shouldn't be shopping when I'm trying to do differences. That's okay. Shouldn't be doing shopping during this time.
おかえりなさい。
Okay, so that's another thing I've noticed.
先生。
So, this is very small, but I'm going to include it. Actually, no, that's been a thing already. That's been a thing already. Oh! That's interesting. Mobile didn't do this because most of the time you had to have the app open or you didn't have it open. They don't have a Discord thing. I think anyway? Hold on. They didn't really think about that. Maybe they'll come up with Discord RPC, probably. Who knows? Yeah, Momo Talk is still the same. It's confusing as usual. Something in mail. Yeah, I'm not touching that. Yep, about the same. Becomes a full layout. The effects are also still the same. Hi there. Hi Plana. I see you staring at me. I see you. I'm taking a snapshot of this. I've never seen this yet. This is silly. I love it so much. These two are so silly. I love them. But, oh.
お仕事を始める時間です。レイデン先生。
Ah, damn, they don't appear at the same time. Yeah, I've read this already, I know.
認証完了。ようこそ、レイデン先生。
Yep, I know. Big creature. Let's look at big creature. Chakma, whatever you want to call it. I want to see this guy. I want to see this guy's cutscene. The game is definitely using a lot more particles and effects. That's one thing I do know. Because impact frames are definitely not a thing that you normally see, but it's used very sparingly. I'm forfeiting this because, yeah. Yeah, sorry, Prana.
今日もいい天気ですね。
Let me guess.
待っていたわ、先生。時間を無駄にはできないの。
Yep, about the same.
さあ、早速始めましょう。
I have never noticed the hair highlights before. I know that's obviously been there, but yeah, no. I've never noticed it before.
こんなに食べられません。
I can't honestly think of much else. I mean, what do we want to look at? The purchase AP menu? No, no one wants to look at that. So, for the time being, as far as I've seen it, oh, I should probably include this too. Alright, so in terms of everything, yeah, we're gonna leave hair here, okay? But besides everything, well, not besides everything, really. So, here's what we got. This is probably the entire list, if I'm honest. So, now the question is, how different is it really? Well, in all reality, not too different, actually. So yeah, I know we're probably like, how are we almost an hour in? I don't understand how that works. But, yeah, so despite it, the game itself isn't actually that much different. So we'll go ahead and remove this now, and yeah, like I promised, that's the stream. When we get modding working, I'm gonna be doing a stream on that because I know there's silly shenanigans I can do with that. Probably make something of my own too if I want. But for the time being, yeah, you have now found my very funny autism. Because I like this game, it's very techy, it's very nice, me likey. And because I am straight white male. if you catch my drift. But you found my autism, and the list is complete. Do let me know in the comments or something if I've missed anything. Because I know that this is being streamed on YouTube. If there's like any differences whatsoever, do let me know. Okay? So, besides that, this is where I call off, actually. Once again, I know this was a really weird stream, because obviously, entirely new game I've never talked about before. And two, well, you know. Actually, I don't know, because I forgot what I was going to say. I was looking at Discord, but Yeah, I should stop stalling. Still so awkward at this, but yeah. We have our final list, and yeah. Oh. How was that? Either way. So, that's it. Happy July 4th, July 3rd, depending on where you're at. And happy Steam, Blue Archive. You've been doing a very good job, Nexon. And everyone else, I will be seeing you later. Bye-bye now.